Tar Band, as Roy Buchanan, the legendary axe wielder, rolled into Toronto with the Scott the Cat Anderson Band for a series of shows. With rock and roll of the 50s, Roy was one of the originators of the style of playing that has prevailed for the past 20 years. Jeff Beck still thinks he is among the world's best. And after great success in England with his early singles, in 1969 he was asked to join the Rolling Stones following the death of Brian Jones. He has toured the States coast to coast a dozen times, claims to have played his battered Telecaster in over 100 different bands, yet still gets stage fright.
I've had stage fright all my life, you know. It's like, I don't know why, you know, but even if there's one person I'm playing for him, I get scared to death. And everybody says, you look so relaxed, you know. It's not true, though. It's not accurate. I'm scared.
When people think of the name Roy Buchanan, they instantly think legend. I mean, is that something that bothers you? Is it hard to live with?
Well, you know, I realize a lot of people, you know, do get my licks and things. I think it's great, you know. It keeps me on my toes, too. But whenever you really get to the point you think you're hot stuff, you know, you're through. Holman Jethro told me that in 1959. I found it to be true. There was a time that I did have a big head, you know. Well, when I was working in Vegas into the 50s, you know, I thought, like, you know, heck, everybody likes me, you know. I got so I was playing everything wrong. I just jumped quick, you know. It had just too much aggressiveness, you know. And Holman Jethro told me what the problem was. And they said, do you know that we're the only guy, I told him, I said, I don't think I can learn anymore. He said, we want to talk to you. They said, do you know that we're the only people in the world that fired Chet Atkins? And they told me, like, you know, you just got, you know, got to realize now you will start learning when you think you know it.
1969, after the death of Brian Jones, we had heard that the Rolling Stones asked you to join the band. How concrete an offer was that?
I had this guy by the name of Charlie Daniels. He was my manager then, and they approached him, you know, and he asked me about it. I said no, because first of all, I just started getting a little bit of a break, so I didn't have to starve, you know. So I thought, well, you know, I can make money doing what I want to do in the clubs and things. And I just, you know, I don't feel like a Rolling Stone. I don't look like a Rolling Stone. I don't think like a Rolling Stone. And I noticed Keith Richards playing a Telecaster now and using a few of my sounds. You know?
Buchanan's reputation took off shortly after he refused the Stones offer. But while his playing is revered, strong commercial success has always eluded him. He considered a purist, caring only to make music for those who appreciate it. But in retrospect, Roy says he could have thought out his albums a little more.
Well, it was my first and second album. I did the first one. I really don't know how long it took, maybe 2 nights. You know, we just did them. You know, and my second album took 5 afternoons. And my third album, I don't, you know, that's the same length of time. And the same with all the rest of them. But I'm working on a thing now that's taken us already almost a year, you know. And you have to surround yourself with professionals, and that's what I've done.
When you take too much time on an album, though, 12 months, can you not become so involved in it that you lose the spontaneity?
Well, there was this little guy had red hair, and it was cut in the crew cut. This was about 1971, you know? And it was like dark in the booth, you know. I kept wondering why. How in the heck could he keep on, you know, listening to that song over and over, you know? And I got ready to go. They said, this is John Lennon. You know what I mean? So it showed me that if he can do it, that's, you know, that's the only way it can be done, is curing up to, he wanted everything just right. And I don't think he lost any feeling at all. Yes, sir. Where you going with that guitar in your hand?
In his 24-year career, Buchanan has influenced scores of guitarists. Who are people he has respect for?
I like Willie Chamberlain, lives in New York, and I like Ray Gomez. And I feel I always like the older guys, you know. B.B. King, all that stuff, you know.
What about the new players, especially in the UK heavy metal bands, the ones that like to play faster and louder than everybody else?
Well, I think they'll grow up someday, and they'll find what they're looking for, you know. It's you don't get it with a bunch of flashy legs, you know. It's got to be in here, you know. It's like a hunter, man. You got to hit the target before you pull the trigger, you know.